of success which Spurs crave, and it's a path towards that success which Spurs are on right now. They're Barcelona, who was left out of their squad for the World Cup a few weeks ago. And the man in charge is Kevin Stott, in MLS referee for 20 years now, based here in California. He was also referee for the 2006 World Cup finals, which took place in Germany. This Barcelona squad is a young one. Many players have been called up from their B team, and the spine of their normal team is to the way tonight, so no Lionel Messi amongst many others. But two of their summer signings do start this one. Defender Clement Longley, who arrived from Sevilla, and the midfielder Arta from Grèce, who really stole the show in that game against Roma. 2 goals for Llorente and also for Lucas Moura. They start once again here. Just 2 changes made for this game. 1 in goal, with Gazzaniga coming in place of Michel Vorm. The campaign begins a week before that of Barcelona, ever larger now for Barcelona and Tottenham Hotspur. And in front of this large global spotlight in the International Champions Cup, a chance for
that back four. They could flick to a 3 with 2 wing-backs, obviously. Kyle Walker-Peters on the left could become a left-sided wing-back, and Aurier on the right, which he's deployed, Aurier in particular, in the Champions League in that before the break.
Well, that's a poor pass there. Barca could be in here. And that's a first big chance of the game for them. It was Munir, who did have options there to his left-hand side, went for goal himself, and might have made more of that, Clive.
Yeah, really sloppy pass from the cupboard at the end of this coming season. That has to be the next step on the ladder.
That's a lovely ball in there towards Rafinha, and Munir! It's a well-worked goal for Barcelona. But it has been coming. They've been on top. And some fine football there has brought about the breakthrough, and it's Munir El Haddadi who puts Barca a goal in front in California.
He had an earlier chance, a shot from the edge of the box, which he couldn't take. He skied that, but on this occasion, Barcelona worked the ball into the 18-yard box with real quality. From the throw-in possession, the diagonal ball to the back post, and then the awareness, just a nod down to Munir to head in from 2 yards. The Spurs defence not marking, caught out. Real quality goal for Barcelona.
Inside a quarter of an hour, champions of Spain hit the front. And Munir, who spent the past before their league campaign begins against Alaves at the Camp Nou. Here's Rafinha. Semedo could be in here. It's a good save that by Gazzaniga. Plenty of power behind that shot from Semedo.
He's joined the attack so often.
Miranda. It's a good switch of play. Out to Rafinha. Cross goes Walker-Peters. This is Arthur. Good effort. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. Something superb there from Arthur. The new boy from Brazil, 21 years of age. And the fans here perhaps seeing a future star. A magnificent goal, and it's 2-0.
From left to right, Rafinha this time just cuts back on his favoured left foot and then rolls it beautifully to Arthur. He has time to take a touch, but when he takes that touch, he sets himself up for the finish, and the finish is exquisite. Away to the right-hand corner, giving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. 2 superb goals from Barcelona. Real test now for Spurs.
Before the half-hour mark, a buffer of a 2-goal lead now for Barcelona. And their fans really enjoying what they're witnessing. Tottenham, can he produce something here? Eriksen's effort, it was a good one too, it required saving.
Well, it was the right side for the goalkeeper, a good height for him, and he made sure parrying it clear.
First save that's been forced upon Jasper Cederson. Here's Llorente, now Lucas. It's going to come back for Amos. Nice touch there by Rente. Here's Son, looking for Eriksson. It was an intricate pass and didn't quite come off there for Spurs.
Yeah, they just haven't found that quality in the final third.
So away we go once again. And amongst those half-time changes for Barca, as we saw there, Malcolm coming off the bench.
Who are on the fringe for the coming season.
It's Malcolm's corner. A bit of a miscued effort there. Eriksson's free kick. Oh, it came off the post. Very unlucky. And then the rebound came the way of Sergio Aurier. But Eric, here's the free kick once again, Clive.
And he winds it round that wall. You can see the keeper beaten. Just trying to ease it inside that upright. Just a fraction away from...
Oh, quick free kick there by Spurs. Eriksson finding Son. Son's done well. The ball did just squirm behind. There will be a goal kick.
Yeah, they're brighter Spurs this second half. Son and Eriksson combining on a couple...
Scoring a hat-trick in that match. They were just one goal short of scoring 100 goals. Here's Malcolm. And Michel Vorm had to get down there pretty smartly to keep that ball at bay just about.
Well, his first shot from Malcolm, testing Vorm at his near post. Going on the outside onto his favoured left foot. Michel Vorm has to be sharp dropping.
Davies, energetic, good ball in too. And Eriksson's in there, fantastic block then Son. He's pulled one back. And it's game on now. Spurs back in it. Back to 2-1. And there's belief again here for them.
Well, they've made that pressure count, and it comes from pressing higher up the field. They work the ball down the left-hand side, and Kugu rolls the ball nicely into the path of Davies' first-time cross. It's not cleared by that young Barcelona defence, and when it pops out to Son, he's clinical in the way that he just side-foots the opportunity into the bottom corner.
Well, as he just said, maybe one back for Spurs could create some. Nearly picked out Son. And Kudu was in there too for Spurs. Aurier, good ball, Son! Oh, and still maybe. Can he squeeze it in here? Oh, it's off the line, then turned in. It is 2-2. From 2 down, Spurs have leveled the game. And now it's their fans on their feet. Some match we have now, and Kudu it was in the end who thumped the ball over the goal line. 2 apiece.
Joe, I wonder whether Eriksson's strike actually crossed the line, but when it comes out and Kudu makes it absolutely positive that it's a Spurs equaliser. Son is scrappy, the pressure's on. Does that go in from... Oh, it's Giorgio who's there with the left foot strike. As it pops back here, is it over the line? But Kudu, mate, doubly sure, smashing the equaliser into the roof of the net. And that pressure right from the beginning of the second half has told for Spurs on this young Barcelona side. That's a close call.
Yeah, Palencia on the goal line it is.
But then Kudu's there to make half. The tactical change that Mauricio Pochettino made is certain.
Oh, that's lovely. They're in again here, Barcelona. Malcolm. Was there a push there by Davies? There was no whistle. And the final effort was a fairly tame one from Ricky Puig.
Yeah, Malcolm just couldn't get set to fire off with that famous left foot that he has. You can see here, cuts inside, he's looking to try to get the shot. Davies, close attentions. Referee was having none of it. Perhaps Davies a little bit...
Georgie. Onto that favoured left foot. Eriksson's in there. And he got something on it too. And it forced a save from Siversen.
It was a really clever ball from Giorgio and great run from Eriksson. Just a fraction too far in front of him. He couldn't quite cut the shot back past the keeper. You can see they're just stretching. He can't get the chop on the ball that's needed just to arrow that shot past Siversen.
Eriksson with the ball then. Oh, and the loser in the shootout gets 1 point as well. We might not go that far though yet. Barcelona with a chance here. It's a good run, and it's the side netting. Nearly, but not quite. Amos there just couldn't contend with the thrust from that wide position. This youthful team for Barcelona. Up steps Palencia. It's a very fine start for Barcelona.
Yeah, very confident young man. Certainly acquitted himself particularly well in the second half in being introduced into that right-back position, and he stepped up to put Barcelona in the lead.
But Siderson. And it's 1-1. Very cool there, the South Korean.
Very confident. Siderson falling away to his right-hand side.
It's Ruiz stepping up. And it's 2 from 2 for them, beating Michel Vaughn. Another very good penalty. Second up for Tottenham. Oh, and it's 2-2 just about. Siderson there, you can tell. Felt he might have saved that one.
Well, he went the right way. Two experienced players stepping up for Spurs for their first 2 kicks, Son and Davis. As you can...
Terrific, absolutely terrific.
Well, these Barcelona youngsters have stepped up to the plate. 3 taken, 3 scored.
And there was no doubt at all about that one. It's Georgie. And it's been saved by Siderson. Oh, the young man, Anthony Georgiou, the first to miss. And it's advantage now, Barcelona.
Well, Siderson stays big. And young Georgiou, in the end, fires it almost centrally straight at the Barcelona goalkeeper. This time he stays up, manages to parry comfortably.
For Barcelona, and he finds the back of the net, and they lead 4-2. And it's pretty much match point now for Barcelona.
That's a quality strike. The young man unerring in the way that he picks his spot, fires it away to Vaughn's left-hand side, giving him no chance.
Keep it alive for Tottenham. And he does. Play who had heartbreak only a few weeks ago in a shootout with Colombia against England. On the money here.
Good strike into the roof of the net.
A chance to seal victory here. And he does just that. The new boy with the winning penalty for Barcelona. And they've edged through here in the shootout. Winning by 5-3. After a 2-2 draw at the end of the 90 minutes. It's Barcelona who win on penalties. And they get the 2 points from their opening game here of this year's International Champions Cup. Spurs, who fought so hard to come back in regulation time, but beaten in the shootout. All 5 kicks taken and scored by Barcelona.